Academy member Simon comes to visit for a lesson and he is struggling with directional control. The club is travelling too far above the plane line, as I'm demonstrating here. The club would end up swinging a little bit too much out to in, and therefore the only way he can actually hit straight shots is by keeping the club face more open. And this just then meant contact wasn't as great either. Now, this was happening for two reasons. The first reason is because there wasn't enough rotation in the backswing. So if you kind of don't turn enough in the backswing position, your hands are going to end up sort of coming down too far in this direction. If you make sure you get a nice rotation, then the club can come down much more on the plane line. But the bigger thing that I want to mention here was the chest rotation in the downswing. So Simon had been doing a lot of practice where he'd been trying to focus his attention on hitting down on the ball. And kind of unknowingly, okay, there'll be lots of you that are kind of, oh yeah, I want to hit down on it, but then you end up sort of moving your chest like this. And if you start triggering chest rotation in the downswing, then all that's going to end up happening is you're going to end up turning your chest and your hands are going to end up too far above the plane line. So what I said to Simon was, and what I'd say to a lot of you guys is, first things first, we've got to get the ball, we've got to start hitting the ball from the inside. Okay, so make sure you get a nice rotation in the backswing position, and then from this location, don't turn your chest and let your hands and arms come down. And positioning the ball slightly back in the stance helps get rid of that need to try and strike down on it by moving your chest. Okay, that's the first thing. And we did that and we were happy. The results were much better. The ball was starting straighter, the distance was there, the swing looked more effortless, it was easy, and he didn't have this sort of urge to, hit down on the ball. The question would be, though, as I spoke to Simon about, is, okay, well, eventually, if you move the ball further forward in the stands, how am I going to improve the quality of the strike? And this is where it's all about golf, you see. We're familiar with this term separation, but we don't tend to really understand what it means. Separation essentially means the upper body rotates in the backswing first, then the lower body. And in the downswing, you want to get towards your impact position with no consciousness in terms of chest rotation. So if you're kind of like Simon and you're doing this is why you're going to be inconsistent. Eventually, you need to learn how to move your lower body, okay, and that helps you control the low point. You can find out more about this on the website, russellheritagegolf.com. You'll see lots of different playlists. It's absolutely free to become a member. You can join the community, send videos. And the reason for this is because I meet lots of golfers, lots of golfers all the time, and no one's ever working on the right thing. And I'd want you to watch the videos and have the opportunity to be doing the right sort of stuff. So head over there and I'll see you soon.